Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And today, we got ourselves a quality check with the Model Y. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So alright, we have this beautiful Model Y. It's the red with the white interior. Let's take a look. It has the standard wheels that come with all Model Ys. These are the wheels underneath your hubcaps. If you are to remove your hubcaps, these are the rims that you're going to get. I strongly suggest that you powder coat them and the look will be phenomenal. But you will lose a little bit of range due to the fact that those hubcaps that Tesla puts on your vehicle are optimized for the furthest amount of range. But you can't tell me that these wouldn't look good. Now, taking a look at the left side, making sure that the fender matches the hood and the hood matches the bumper. Now let's take a look at the right side. And these are the latest vehicles that are coming out of the Fremont factory. I'm yet to see a Austin, Texas built vehicle, and I'm really want to check the build quality of those vehicles. Now let's check the driver's side wheels. Now moving along to the driver's side door. Now let's check with the interior. Remember, after you've done a thorough check of the exterior, that's when you want to move into the interior. You want to check the steering wheel. You want to check the seats. You want to check the center console. You want to check the glove box. You want to check under your seats. Then after that, you want to move to the rear. Check that the seats fold down properly. Then after that, check your trunk. Let's continue on with the quality check. So, checking the handle to see if it's flush, and this is flush. Beautiful, and that's what we want to see. Now let's check this rear over here to see if it's flush. So this gap, I would say it's not that bad. I would prefer if it was a little bit tighter, but I've seen worse. Like, I've seen gaps that I can probably fit my finger in there. This one, I can't fit my finger in there, so it's good enough. I'm thinking of eventually bringing a couple of things that I want to do is I want to bring a tape measure and measure the size of gaps, and I'll let you know the size of the gaps. And also, I'm thinking of creating a spreadsheet and logging all the passes and all the fails. That way we can check the overall trend of what Tesla is producing. Now let's take a look to the wheels to see if it's, well, not the wheels, the charge port light to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Let's check the rear to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Now let's check over here to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Let's check the right side over here to see if it's flush. Another thing you can do is if you have a delivery that is very soon, maybe in a couple of days, I strongly suggest that you may drive up to the Tesla's lot and pre-check your vehicle. Most likely your vehicle is going to be sitting on their lot, so go do yourself a quality check. That way during delivery you'll know and you'll have some type of idea of what is good with your vehicle and what needs to be fixed. That way you can make your delivery time a little bit faster, and you can tell your sales rep that, hey, this needs to be fixed and this needs to be fixed. So that's a little tip for you. If you have a soon delivery, just drive up to their lot, of where you're supposed to take delivery, and then do yourself a quality check. So let's continue on with this quality check. Over here, onto the right side, it is flush, and it is flush. So I will be giving this Model Y a pass. I feel it deserves a pass. There's still some things that need to be done, but as far as this vehicle, I would give it a pass. Now let's move on to another Model Y. So, all right, we have another Model Y, and it happens to be also the red with the standard wheels, but this Model Y has the black interior. See, the black interior is a little bit safer than getting the white interior. So let's start off by looking at the left side. Let's take a look at the front, and then let's take a look at the bumper. We want to make sure that the fender matches the hood, and the hood matches the bumper. Now let's take a look at the right side. Now let's take a look at the wheels. Let's take a look over here, checking the door, making sure that it's nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. There's a look at the interior. It's all wrapped up, packaged up, and ready to go. Taking a look at the door handles, see if it gets flush, and it is flush. Now let's check this door over here, and it does poke out a little bit. With the Model Ys, they're probably the best-selling vehicles right now, so they're rushing to get them out. This is why I strongly suggest that you do yourself a quality check. And then you'll notice things like this. Look at this gap over here. Oh my God. You can almost fit a finger in there. Wow. Definitely needs to be fixed. And over here, look at this. Over here, all up in there. This has to be fixed. Come on, Tesla. We can do better. See, my goal is to do quality checks so Tesla can know what is wrong with the vehicle, so they know what to fix. Complain, so the next consumer can gain and gain and gain. And eventually, if the Tesla community really pushes Tesla to build better quality vehicles, they will. So let your sales rep know of every single defect on your vehicle. Let's get Tesla making better quality vehicles. Now let's check on to the right side, which you normally find is built a little bit better. See, the gap over here is a lot thinner than it was on the left side. So that's something that we have to look at. Taking a look at the wheels. Now this over here, this door is poking out a little bit. So we have ourselves an issue. Now let's check this over here. This door handle is poking out. And it shouldn't be like that. It should be flush. It should be just like this handle over here. This handle is nice and flush. Taking a look over here. These are expensive vehicles. They keep raising the price, but the quality is not being raised. So there's if they're expecting us to pay more, then they should put more attention to quality. You probably wouldn't find these errors on a Mercedes, an Audi, or even a Toyota. So Tesla, we need to get our act together, and this Model Y is a fail. Let's move on to our final Model Y. So all right, this is our final Model Y for the evening. Let's take a look at the wheels, and it has the standard wheels, and this happens to be the white. So let's take a look at the left side. Let's take a look at the fender. Let's take a look at the hood. Let's take a look at this bird doo-doo. Yeah, these birds, they love to take a dump on your Tesla. But don't mind that. During your delivery, hopefully they will clean that up, buff it up, and get rid of that bird doo. That's not Tesla's fault. They park their cars outside. Okay, so let's continue on with the bumper. And there's another doo-doo. Bird droppings everywhere. They must like this Model Y. Well, let's see if we like this Model Y. Let's continue on and look at the right side. And this is a recent drop-off straight from Fremont. Just been delivered. Got off the truck today. Let's take a look at the interior. Let's take a look over here at this panel. So far, so good. The door handles are good. Let's check this. See if it's flush, and it is flush. But yet again, we have ourselves the big buck tooth. The big space gap. The big... I don't know. I got to come up with a word for this, because this gap, it seems to be on all the Model Ys. Like, should I lower my standards and should I start accepting this gap? And the answer is no. I will not be passing gaps like these. This is ridiculous. We need to build better vehicles. If Tesla plans on building 20 million vehicles a year by 2030, then we need to get these quality issues taken care of. Please, Tesla, stop the production line. Fix these problems. Then a lot more people will be more convinced to buy these vehicles. A lot of people are sitting on the fence for two things. The fact that they don't want to wait too long to charge. And the other thing is the quality that they're getting for the amount of money that they're paying. If you're going to be raising the price, you got to be raising the quality. Now let's check the rear, see if it's flush. Now let's check the right side to see if it's flush. And this light is poking out, so we do have ourselves yet another issue. Now let's take a look at the right side. Let's check this panel. It's nice. So remember that gap that we seen on the left side? Well, this is how the right side looks. See how the right side looks like they got it together? But the left side looks like it's like something's going on. Like, it looks like it's having a bad day. The right side's looking all beautiful. It's like, I don't know. It's like, it's the same part. Why don't they just have it even on both sides? So this over here, this handle is also out. And those are the wheels. Let's take a look at the passenger door to see if it's flush, and it is flush. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to fail this Model Y. And the reason I had to fail this Model Y is that it had that big gap on the left side. It's unacceptable that you're paying this much and getting such poor quality. I personally love Tesla as a company. They're known for their tech, any range efficiency, but when it comes to build quality, that's a department that they're lacking. And I think that if they put some attention onto their quality, a lot more people are going to want to drive electric. So if you're thinking about ordering an electric vehicle, like such as Tesla, do it. I tell you, it has saved me hundreds and hundreds of dollars per month on transportation. It's the best vehicle on the market. my motto is paying for gas is in the past. We're driving electric. So, all right. That's all I got to say. So, thank you and have a nice day. Hey, would you like to win a Tesla Model 3? All you have to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. And one lucky subscriber will win a Tesla Model 3.